Timmy spends all day texting his crush. What are you up to? What's your favorite color? How many siblings do you have? She can't help but feel repulsed because of how much Timmy is bothering her. She slowly starts to pull away and eventually ghosts him. Alexander. Alexander doesn't spend his time texting. Why would he? He's focused on his purpose. He hits the gym. And because Alexander chases his goals, women chase him. Be like Alexander, not like Timmy. One of the most important skills that you have to learn with women if you want to be successful in your dating life is allowing them to miss you. Oh, but Frank, the more attention I give her, the more she'll like me. Wrong. Now, the thing is, this skill does not come natural to a lot of guys because you've seen all the movies and all the TV shows where the nerdy guy chases the girl, he calls her all the time and texts her and tells her how much he likes her, and then eventually she leaves the cool and popular guy and dates the nerdy guy. But in real life, it just doesn't work out that way. So because this is a skill that doesn't come naturally, it's something you're gonna have to improve and take time to change. So let's talk about a couple reasons why doing this is attractive. Number one, it raises your value in her eyes because think about it from a girl's perspective. If you were texting a guy and he's spending all his time just on the phone with you, not doing anything productive, is that gonna make him seem like a high achieving, goal-oriented, masculine guy? No, of course not. That makes you look like a loser, a guy who has no goals, who has no purpose in life. Because why are you spending all day chasing after a girl when you could be putting that same time into bettering yourself? And the funny thing is, most guys chase girls because they think that chasing them is what's gonna allow them to attract her. But in reality, all it does is just push her away even more. So not only are you worsening yourself because you're not building yourself, but also you're not even getting the good result with dating, so it's not worth it in the first place. And so not only will it raise your value in her eyes because you appear more attractive, but also when you're not spending all your time chasing girls and you're spending your time building yourself up, it's just going to make you a more high value and attractive guy because you're doing the productive things. You're hitting the gym. You're focused on yourself. And those are the guys who women actually chase. I mean, think about it in your own life for a second. You've been doing this, all this chasing, and has it led you to success? Probably not because you're watching this video, and that's okay. But think about the guys who maybe you know who women chase after. Well, it's that cool guy in your class. It's the guy on the football team who's playing a sport. It's the guy who's the celebrity who's built up his value. It's not the loser who's spending all his time chasing her. Another way this raises your value is she stops taking you for granted as much. I mean, think about it. If you're just giving this girl attention all the time, you're spending all day texting her, is she gonna value that attention as much? No, of course not. It's kind of like, if you're just given, $1 million, would you value that $1 million if it was just handed to you? No. Compare that to the guy who goes out and works for it, who builds something of himself. You're gonna appreciate that a lot more than the guy who's just handed it. So it's kind of like how when you're giving a girl attention, she's gonna appreciate it more when it's done in little bits. When you text her every now and then, when you take her on a nice date, compared to the guy who's just giving her an abundance of attention. Now, the second reason why letting her miss you makes you more attractive is because it makes you seem more mysterious. Chances are you've probably seen, like guys say on the internet all the time, that, oh, if you want to be attractive to women, you need to be mysterious. And that's 100% true, but there is a wrong and a right way to go about it. I remember this one time, I was hanging out with one of my friends, and there was this one girl who I had a huge crush on. And I asked my friend, oh, what should I do to get this girl to like me? What should I text her? And he said, oh, just wait 15 minutes to reply to her, and that's gonna, make it look like you're busy and it's gonna be more attractive. So I would literally spend like 15 minutes in my phone just looking at it and waiting to reply, and then texting her back, and then waiting another 30 minutes to reply. And it's like, oh my gosh, that is such a cringe way to go about it, okay? Mystery is something that should come naturally. You should be more mysterious and take longer to text back. Not because you're just sitting in your room waiting to reply to her, but because you're out doing stuff. You're living a busy life. And when you become that guy, that mystery just comes more naturally. And another reason why maintaining this mystery is so important is because if you spend all day texting this girl and you never give her a break from you, What are you going to talk about when you go out on a date? You're not going to have anything to talk about because she already knows everything about you because you've asked her a million freaking questions and she's already heard everything that's gone on with your week, everything you're going on in life, about your whole story. So instead of getting to know a girl over the phone, the mentality has to be to get to know her in person. Use the phone mostly to just plan dates, to set up times to hang out. And then when you see her in person, you can talk, you can get to know her, and you can see her a bit. Now, I just want you to realize that improving this skill of letting her miss you and being more mysterious, it's not something that's gonna come natural to you, okay? You might screw this up a few more times and you might get a little needy and text a girl, and that's completely okay. But it's something that you just have to train over time, get a little better with. And if you do that, you will be much more attractive than the version of you who just is super needy, texts her all day, doesn't give her a break, and lowers his value. So if you found this video helped you, be sure to leave a like and subscribe so you can see more videos like this, help more young men improve their lives, and I'll see you for the next video, bro.